I guess there's a reason, right? Where why a lot of unicorns like bounce or really try to find like very small particular indies that they
Oh my
like the
god.
smaller
No,
VTubers.
no. Please don't get me into
Oh
the
yeah,
grooming.
why
No.
do the smaller VTubers with very little chat, they have the biggest like
Okay, do you
donors
wanna
in
know
there?
why? Do you wanna know why? I have all
Why
the
is it
answers
the
for this shit.
attention? My theory was that you get more attention.
Well, yeah, that's part of it, but so shit. So this is part of there's a subsection, or well, yeah, let's call it a subsection of unicorns who actively try to groom
Yep,
a VTuber.
I know.
What?
So
What do you mean?
there
Yeah,
was,
yeah, yeah.
listen
How
to
do
me,
you know
listen to
about
me,
this?
listen
It's
to
very
me.
common,
Okay.
Rima. It's like
They
Yeah.
even boiled this down to a fucking science.
Yeah,
alright?
they dab.
What?
They did studies on this shit. Like they are fucking scientists. They're advanced on this fucking art. Alright? I remember seeing this. They had an entire fucking manual for this on how to groom your own indie. Alright? They would first find the smallest indie possible that
Okay.
had a charming personality. Right? They
Okay.
would find ideally with 1, 2, or 3 viewers, right? Ideally.
Yeah. 2 views
They would
normally.
join their chat. They would join their chat
Mhm.
and start participating very actively every time. Like every time they would learn their schedule and be there on time when the stream starts and the stream ends. And they would use their money, all the money they had, maybe in some cases, to give the biggest donations to that person to start to get close to them. Now, smaller indies usually always open fan discords, right? So because you are obviously getting noticed, because obviously there's 3 people in chat and you are there when they start, they end, and you are the one donating the most money, you're gonna get invited to that to that discord. And in that discord, you are, because they're also small and they're inexperienced and they don't know what to do, they're gonna answer to your DMs. So now you've achieved the very first step into the grooming, which is getting into the DMs. And from then, there's still a shit ton of guides or the rest of the guide as to how to groom that
What's the
VTuber.
end goal? I don't get. But okay, we're not talking about minor VTubers. Like,
So
we're talking
I
about
mean,
adults.
yeah, definitely adults, yeah, for sure. But yeah, the end goal would always be to try and meet the VTuber, or like get a human interaction directly from them, right? That's what they're looking for.
Yeah. No, 100%. I know what Parrot's talking about. That's actually
Wait,
it.
everybody, the chat seems to know about this too, so this must be common.
I mean,
not common, but if you're in the right places, it's like not necessarily common
Yes.
knowledge, but
Jeez.
it's like if you know, you know kind of thing. It's like a very
It's like-
common strat. Yeah.
it's an open secret if you are in this world, basically in the 4chan deep world, let's say. But I also remember they get to panic really easily because they get caught on a lot of the time, right? Like they get found out a lot of the time. And I remember when there was like
By
a
other
couple.
Yeah.
When there was a
Okay.
couple of indies that found this out and started like making it public through Twitter and advising other indies to never let this happen to them, they were in a panic. They were crazy. No, they're into us. They're onto us. Ignore us.
fence!
Run!
Stop the count!
like literally.
Stop
Yeah.
the count!
No, it actually is fucking real. I mean, and the worst part is though, right? There are, I'm not gonna name names, but there are actually a fair few VTubers who know that this is happening to them, but still indulge in it because they like the goddamn attention and the money. But not
One of them is in one of my videos.
In China, there is this trend, and they're called sasaeng fans there, like those extreme parasocial fans. The way they do it is like the streamers, they go and they duet another streamer. And what happens is the viewers need to donate the most possible for the streamer.
Oh, God.
And whoever wins, I mean, wins, they get
God.
the bragging rights, and then whoever loses needs to get some kind of punishment.
Okay.
And then that's when the whales donate more to cheer her up.
Smart.
And then there's like these but often the whales start to demand, some, FaceTime together or some private video calls. And if you say no, they kind of just go to the next girl. Some of them indulge in that.
Okay,
and
no,
it's
let me
actually
speak
pretty common.
this.
Mhm.
That's
So
yeah.
I actually know this very well.
Yeah.
So okay, so these are very shady Chinese apps, all of them. Their business model is fucking genius because they just pitch one streamer against the other, and they force their fans to support the streamer more than the other streamer is being supported. Fucking genius. But I know this very well because one of my high school friends, who I still talk to, he's very nice. His girlfriend was in one of these apps.
Let's go. Okay.
So back in the day
What's the app
when
name?
I don't remember. I could ask him, but I don't remember.
That would be a good
back
case
in the
study.
day, back in the day when I was like 10k subs and I was making like $1,000 a month, his girlfriend was making almost $3,000 a month in that app. She's not the prettiest, but she's good looking and she knows how to take photos and do her makeup and all of this shit. And obviously, because she was in this app, she had to pretend to be single.
Yeah.
She
of course.
pretended to be single. And my friend would actively like try to help her manage stuff while pretending to just be a viewer. And she would get these whales from the US donating thousands of dollars to her. Like she would talk about this one guy who would constantly donate thousands of dollars to her every fucking month. And she like, imagine, I was making $1,000 fucking dollars a month. She was making almost $3,000 a month just for being in that app, just for streaming in there. So I know this fucking world all too well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the problem why a lot of other streamers, and like small streamers, I mean, would actually like to engage with a lot of these unicorns, even though they know that they're probably getting groomed, right? Because in some weird way, they're replaceable. Like these fucking unicorns can just skip on them and just find somebody else that they can like give money and attention to. And to some and to some VTubers, that's something that they don't like. On the better part of their minds, they're gonna think that I need this. I don't need this. It's not good for me. But even if they know that, even if they know better, it's still gonna hurt a fuck ton to see those numbers drop, and they can't tolerate that. That hurts them to their core. So they have.
I mean,
yeah.